My cute pink little tripod just came in the mail. It's super cute. So I'll show you guys a little photo, or probably not because this is supposed to be unedited. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about something that I literally woke up thinking about. And I had a whole conversation with myself and I was like, you know what, I should record this and post it because I'm sure other people think the same thing. Couch Chronicles, baby. So today I'm going to talk about how authenticity is like lacking in the influencer game. I was like cooking this morning when I was thinking about it. I was actually like fainting. But basically I want to talk to you guys, and you guys must please tell me your opinions as well. But I genuinely think about the Emma Chamberlain and David Dobrik and Jake Paul era all the time. And like you lying, you just lying in my mind if you say that you don't as well. David Dobrik has made a comeback, by the way. Have you guys seen? And it's still just as entertaining, just as funny, and I feel like a lot of people are gonna go back to just watching his vlogs because people fucking love it. And I'll be the first to say it, I do too. I even get FOMO sometimes, which is kind of crazy. But basically what I wanted to talk about was the thing about these three creators. I'm going to use them as an example because they're the people who I personally watched growing up. Don't hate on me for Jake Paul. I was in the Team 10 era. I loved the Team 10 era, and then as soon as, actually not even as soon as, but even before they all like moved on to their lives, I stopped watching them. And then the Vlog Squad, like 2016, when they were still like very relatable in terms of, you know, they weren't in mansions and partying all the time and gambling thousands of dollars and everything, and gifting everybody cars. And then Emma Chamberlain, when she was pretty young, like I would say 17, her in the Dolan twins era, when she would go to Coachella. And one of my points that I was going to make is specifically vlogs nowadays. I feel like vlogs are not the same. And this is basically what these people were doing, was vlogs. And nowadays, I don't know about you guys, but what comes up on my For You page is people will explain their day and then forget to record it. And I'm like, what's the point of vlogging? Like, that's literally what my friends and family do every day. Is they tell me what they're gonna do. Like, I don't need more of that in my life. I need like entertainment. And yeah, I just feel like we're lacking that nowadays. And I could be wrong, it could just be my For You page because I don't really watch YouTube anymore. But even on Instagram and stuff, like, yes, there's some really amazing creatives and creators coming out, but I do feel like it's very scripted nowadays as well. Like, yeah, I mean, I won't sit here and say like David Dobrik's vlogs were never scripted, but they were done so well. Like, at least you had characters, you know. And I just feel like nowadays people, they script their YouTube videos. So like, for example, I'm sitting here talking to you right now. This is fun. I like these type of videos because it feels like you're having a conversation. But a lot of like the TikToks I'm seeing, people are like, today we are gonna do this, and it's like, bro, no one talks like that when they like normally talking. Like, that's scripted, and then you can just tell like the whole video is scripted. And like, it's good, like it's a good video, I won't lie. Like, some people, their quality is so good, but the lack of authenticity like really shows. Like, you'll have people, and I think that's why these videos do well, because someone like Leo Skeppy, I think that's who it is, he doesn't have high quality videos. Like, obviously high quality in terms of like you can see him clearly, and he's obviously got a nice phone or camera that he records on, but I mean, he just talks and his personality shines through so much, and he's just got so much authenticity. Like, he's like, yeah, I know who I am and I'm gonna show it, and if you don't like it, I'm still gonna show it. I enjoy that, and I think that does well and does better than these creators that are like doing scripted videos. understand you have to do scripted videos for like paid ads. But yeah. Ooh. I might see you guys in another setting. I think my mom just came home. I'm back, false alarm. But just to go straight back into it, even with Emma Chamberlain, you know, she was just different. And I do think it was her editing. Her editing was very quirky, very like, yeah, just like kind of different in terms of the vlogging. But I was just thinking as well, with my point of, you know, people nowadays when they vlog, they just tell you like, oh, today I'm gonna go to the mall. I don't fucking care, bro. But what I care about is like seeing cool videos of the mall and you at the mall, you know. I don't really care about you going to the mall, but vlogs in the past were like fire. And yeah, I feel like everyone's trying to be like everybody else, and it really is just creating boring content. And I enjoy the creatives that are trying to push out content, but I also feel like artists shouldn't have to, like they do, because like everything's online nowadays, but an artist, they don't want to have to change their, what's it called, like your art, I want to say art major, but your way of presenting art or your art in digital form, because that's where the world's going, you know. So maybe artists are struggling with that. I feel like I personally am struggling with that, because okay, I do love editing videos, but I've lost the love for it, because it's like, okay, I love making videos, and I used to, when I was like in high school, I would get like quite a lot of views and likes for them. But eventually, like, you base your artistic level, or like, yeah, how good you are at art off of whether you're getting likes or not, and then you don't want to do it anymore. I'm losing my train of thoughts a little bit. But you know, maybe someone is an amazing painter, and like sometimes you just want to paint. You don't want to have to like record yourself painting, edit that video, and then post, because you're not a video editor. That's not your art. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I understand we have to adapt, but it definitely, I think all the creatives are taking a big hit, because it's like, okay, I just want to do my art, bro, but now I have to cater to this new way of the world. And someone could be a fire video editor and not really a great artist or whatever, and they'll get way more views, because yeah, someone else is just like, yeah, I don't know, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. This is not part of what I was gonna talk about. I was actually just gonna talk about like vlogs and stuff, and how, I mean, I've already said it 3 times, how I fucking hate when people talk about what they're gonna do and they forget to record it. Like, bro, if I wanted to just hear about what you're gonna do, like I would listen to a podcast, you know. So yeah, I don't even know what to say going forward. If you guys have any opinions, please let me know. This is basically just a conversation, a one-way conversation, about how, I don't know, I guess social media is going nowadays. There's definitely a call for more authenticity. But yeah, hey, everyone is so quick to copy the next person, or to copy this viral video, or copy this viral trend. It's actually insane. What are your opinions about social media and where it's going these days? What do you think about authenticity? Are people lacking it? You know what? I'm actually going to give a very, very valid, I don't even know what to call it, situation. Okay, basically, I've applied for a job. But like the CEO of the company, basically, he used to be a YouTuber, a South African YouTuber, very well known. You guys would probably know him if I told you. And he was in this era of people like Jake Paul, David Dobrik, all of them, maybe even earlier than them, but he went like viral, like millions of followers. And I wanted to ask him one day. I need to think about what I was going to ask him. It was something along the lines of, does he think that he went viral because he was one of few that was posting, or it was a consistency thing? So for example, nowadays there's a lot more people, it feels like there's a lot more people posting, and it feels like it's oversaturated. So is it harder to get viral now because it's oversaturated, or is it easier to go viral because like people know like the formula to do it, which is just consistency? And does he think that it was big fish small pond, or it was because he was consistent with his videos? I don't really, I feel like I was cooking the other day with this question, and I was like, oh, if I ever met him, I would ask him this, but it wasn't quite what I've just said. So, but definitely, like, what does he think is going viral nowadays? Or is it genuinely just oversaturated? Because on one hand, you have people in marketing who are like, it's not oversaturated because like this has always been around, it's just been in different forms. Like it used to be the newspaper, it used to be books, it used to be whatever. Now it's just all on the internet. So yeah, I don't know, it's a weird concept, and it's also hard to know because influencers weren't a thing like 20 decades ago. As far as I know, there were celebrities, but there weren't social media influencers, you know. 20, did I just say 20 decades ago? 2 decades ago. So like 20 years ago, let's say 2005. As far as I know, there wasn't people being like basically celebrity level famous because they posted a couple silly vlogs, you know. But yeah, it's hard to know, and that brings me to another point that I've been thinking about. Of everyone says they're gonna do it, but then the people that say they're gonna do it, and then the people that actually end up doing it, is like there's a huge difference. And you know, you have all these people who are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start posting regularly, I'm gonna start being an influencer, I'm gonna be a content creator. You know, words are cool, but like actions matter, and actions are what's gonna get you there. Says she. But yeah, it's just, and is all of that talk what is making me feel like it's oversaturated? So me personally, I would love to post regular content, but a part of me, and a huge part inside of me, is like, oh, but it's oversaturated, there's no space for you. But the amount of small creators that I've seen, they start off strong, make like a couple thousand followers, and then they just stop, and then they like never come back really. And it's like, so who's winning the game here? Like, and who's like, what is actually oversaturated, you know? Because everyone wants to do it, but no one's willing to put in the time, like the long-term investment. So yeah, I think like we just need to remind ourselves, well, I need to remind myself that like it's not oversaturated. People talk, but they don't walk. And yeah. So yeah, we'll see if I post any more of these type of videos, but I like these videos. Thank you to everyone. I've had a lot of DMs from like random people from all over the world with regards to these videos, so thank you. I'm just trying to be like open and honest. These are all opinions. I know that it's not facts. Like there are definitely creators out there that are killing it, and yeah, this is just what I have perceived the social media like influencers as at the moment, and I'm hoping that I can contribute to like the solution of gaining more authenticity. And I don't know, maybe like the nostalgia theme seems to be coming back, and has been coming back for about a year or two now, and maybe bringing back vlogs like Emma Chamberlain's, Jake Paul's, and David Dobrik's is like the next move, you know. And when I say Jake Paul, I mean like the fun, like a bunch of people in their early 20s in one house, like just filming content. Like that is awesome. I love that, and I would love to see more of that. I know there was the Hype House and stuff, but yeah, I wasn't really into TikTok when that was a thing. But yeah, like I just want to see more of that. And naturally, being in a house with a bunch of creatives, like you are gonna, I don't know, like create some authentic stuff. I don't know, it just felt like the YouTube atmosphere was less copycatty than TikTok is, because I think TikTok, people know it's a little bit easier, or it's known to be easier to go viral. So by copying people. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. I would love to hear. And yeah, that's my 2 cents for today. Bye.